I'm Alan. I'm from Virginia, and I'm a junior currently studying operations research and financial engineering.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I'm a history major, and I'm also getting a certificate in the Latin American Studies department.
My name is Vikas. I'm an architecture major from Karachi, Pakistan.
I'm Brittany. I'm from Northern California, and I'm an ecology and evolutionary biology major.
My name is Isaiah. I'm from Tucson, Arizona, and I'm a prospective comparative literature major.
I'm Tzvi. I'm from Los Angeles, and I'm majoring in politics and Near Eastern studies.
I'm Maya. I'm a junior in the Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering department. I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
I'm Elizabeth. I'm in the history department, and I'm from Long Beach, California. I think that I bring my enthusiasm,
Reflective conversations,
A different point of view.
Music is what I do.
An interest in trying to help start new projects.
I'm interested in a variety of things.
Something that I've found valuable is not so much being willing to try new things, but actually being willing to give things that you know you're bad at, like, another shot.
I see myself as a combination of many different factors and experiences. When you combine all those factors into one person, you get a really unique perspective.
Were you always interested in history?
When I came to Princeton, I anticipated studying math or science. The second semester of my sophomore year, I took the history of East Asia since 1800. I thought I could never get bored if I became a history major, and that's been the truth. And what has been different about Princeton?
Each student has a story, and they have like an incredible background. What I didn't expect was how smart everybody was and how much there was to do.
There's that sort of group spirit and group encouragement that is definitely going on.
I came to Princeton thinking I would be doing like maybe psychology, and then I went into anthropology. I thought about English briefly. In the end, I chose to go with comp lit.
I tried to spread out, but I didn't really get too deep into stuff until this year. I started working with this professor in the music department whose name is Dan Truman on composing music, which is something that I hadn't really done much. It was really cool and really got me to open up in terms of that.
My freshman year, I tried a lot of different stuff. As I spent more time here and found things that I cared about, and I think that not only led to focusing more on Middle East issues, but then moving into, I guess, a broader foreign policy interest.
I was really determined to be an English major. I've learned to be a little bit more lenient with myself when it comes to sticking to a long-term plan, but I've also learned to narrow down what I want to do in the future, which sounds really contradictory.
No, I totally get you, because when I was a freshman, I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna be a pre-med, and I'm gonna be an orph major, and I'm gonna do this or that.
Right.
And I'm not a pre-med anymore. So
I came in thinking I wanted to be pre-med and a chemical engineer, and now I'm neither. I'm so happy as a mechanical engineer. I did this integrated engineering program. One part of it was you get to sample like different engineerings, and that was what really opened my eyes, like, hey, I actually think I like this better. Nothing is like set in stone. I guess you come here and you kind of realize that.
I did outdoor action, and my idea of being outdoors was an afternoon out in the sun, not necessarily the Catskills. And I'm really happy because I've met a lot of people that I wouldn't have met through sports or through Butler College, or through singing.
I got the Martindale Award that funds a summer project that has to do with discovering yourself.
Where did you go?
I was going to spend a month in Paris and then a month in Delhi in India and sort of do a comparative photography and painting project.
I'm also helping put together a conference that is flying over 15 Arab students from the Middle East.
Were you interested in it, like in kind of like having that before you came to Princeton?
It started dawning on me that it was something I was interested in when I met in my freshman dorm. A good friend of mine was Palestinian, and that there was something valuable to be gained from these kinds of interactions, and that friendships can actually develop in ways that maybe can change the way people think about each other politically.
I was originally going to go to film school. I got the general consensus it would be better to get like a liberal arts education that gave me kind of like a broader perspective, because then I would actually have something to really communicate with my films.
I was like, okay, maybe I should take this chance to do something else and grow. Princeton definitely gave me opportunities that I never would have had otherwise. Like, I'm an EB major. I went to Panama last spring, which was awesome. Being somewhere where you're surrounded by people that are working so hard and that have so many amazing, crazy things to offer and ideas, and they come from all these interesting places and are like ready to change the world and like go out and do really great stuff. It's like really, really inspiring.
A lot of the stuff you learn is actually like not in the classroom. At home, I live in, suburbs. There's all this like overhead that has to go into if you want to try something new. Whereas here, you see the poster, walk to another building, and there you are.
I totally agree with you on that. I wasn't a dancer in high school, but I got to try that, and I found that I love it here.
I took a class in Islamic law. I was the most unknowledgeable person about the Middle East, but I dove in and I loved it. And I think once I leave here, that's not going to end.